What's up, y'all? Resistance Band King is back. We're gonna do another series on this video, on this series, excuse me. We're doing shoulders today. Stay tuned, I'm gonna run you through a band workout that's gonna blow those shoulders up. All right, y'all, shoulders are a little bit of a different animal. They're a little easier to burn out. You don't have to use as much weight, etc., etc. They're a pretty small muscle, so when you isolate the front, the side, and rear, you don't have to use a lot of weight. For instance, I'm not even gonna use the hardest band. It's too hard. We're gonna start with the red one. And we're gonna start with side raises. Number one best exercise to cap these shoulders. You want a bigger shoulder, you wanna get wider, do your side raises, right? Right. Now remember with the band, the higher up you go, the more resistance it is. Just like if you got chains on a powerlifting thing, the more you pick up, the harder it gets. So the resistance goes up as you go higher, right? Right. All right, 10 there, but you know we're not gonna stop there. Drop set. You want an effective workout, you gotta add in some intensity techniques. So just like this, we went from the hard one, burning them out, a little bit easier. Again, burning them out, and then drop it another time. Make your band exercises effective. You just doing 10 with this little yellow one, not very effective. You get a drop set in here, now they're burning. They are seriously on fire right now. All right, stay tuned for the next one. All right, so we burned out. We did an isolation movement to start with the side laterals, the side head of the delts here, right? We're gonna follow that up with a big compound movement, overhead press, which hits all three heads of the delts. So, overhead press, big compound movement. Of course, I can use a big band, right? You're stronger in this exercise. Start here, you want the bands behind your arms, you don't want them in front of your arms. Press straight up, back down. You can bring them together at the top, try to get that contraction there, and then back down. Just like so. And this thing is hard enough. I don't need to add any intensity to it, especially after the drop set with the side raises, right? So, they are burning right now. So hit your drop set on your side raises, then follow that up with the big compound overhead press. All right, so after the big compound overhead press, we're gonna go to another isolation. We're gonna do rear delts, the most neglected muscle out there. And we're gonna do another drop set. Rear delts are kind of weak. They are weaker than your side and front, so I'm not gonna start with the red, it's too hard. I'm gonna start with the green. And we're gonna do rear delt flies. You can see I had to cinch them up. They're a little bit too long. Just like so. You can squeeze that rear delt at the top there. Really feel it working. Just like so. And again, as you go up, the resistance goes up. So down here is kind of dead. But when you come up here, man, that's a burner, baby. Then you throw the squeeze on there, the isometric hold. Man, you want to burn your rear delts. Give this a try, especially the drop set. You got to hold it up and squeeze those rear delts, or you're just wasting your time here. So make sure you get that squeeze in there and blow those rear delts up. All right. All right, so we just did rear delts, another isolation move. So we're gonna follow that up with a compound move. Go back to the hard band, the hardest one we got. And again, this is enough resistance. I don't have to do any intensifying technique. I don't have to drop set. I don't have to double my bands up, nothing like that. Upright rows. Come up, squeeze your delts at the top, and back down. Squeeze them. Careful with these. They can cause a little bit of shoulder pain if you do them wrong. A lot of people like to do them narrow. Pinch your shoulders here. I like to keep them a little out wide. And I can feel the squeeze a little more when I go out wide with them. So check them out. Upright rows with the band. Again, make sure you're squeezing at the top. Otherwise, you're not getting the max gains you can get, right? All right. Upright rows. Stay tuned for the next. All right, so we got one exercise left. The only part of the shoulder we haven't hit is your front delt. So you probably guessed it. We're gonna do front raises, right? Right. And again, we're gonna do a drop set, make it effective. So I'm gonna start with the red one. Bring them up, back down. Squeeze your front delt at the top, just like so. These bands can really give you a good shoulder workout. If I'm gonna use them for anything, it's gonna be for shoulders. Like I said, shoulders is a different animal. You can really burn them. You don't need a lot of weight, especially when you isolate the muscles. The front head, the side head, and the rear head, you really don't need a lot of weight. You can burn them out, get the gains by doing drop sets, etc. Just like so. And man, I'm on fire right now. I'm not counting, but hopefully that's 10. We're going to the last one. Burn those front delts in. A lot of people neglect front delts too, thinking they get enough on the bench press and incline bench press. But do yourself a favor, make sure you get some front delts in there. All right, y'all. Recap. Start with a drop set, side delts. Follow that with a big compound movement, overhead press. Follow that with another drop set, rear delts. Follow that with a big compound movement, upright rows. And then finish with your front delts drop set. Very effective workout with the bands. You get a great shoulder workout. There's no excuse. You can pack these, take them with you, blow your shoulders up. Like I said, if I'm gonna use bands, it's most likely gonna be on shoulder day because you can really burn them in. All right, thanks for tuning in. For more videos like this, check out our band playlist and our shoulder playlist. AD Fitness, like and subscribe.